From Farmers Branch City Hall, hello everyone and welcome to Council Countdown, where if you give us a few minutes, we'll bring you a rundown of everything you need to know for the next City Council meeting agenda. I'm Shauna Eikenberry with this Council Countdown for the upcoming City Council meeting of Tuesday, March 15th, 2016. First up, after ceremonial items and a report on study session, members of the Council will consider items placed on the consent portion of the agenda. Consent items are items to be considered with action taken that may not need individual explanation or discussion during the meeting. There are 6 items on the March 15th consent agenda. Agenda item G1 is to consider approval of the minutes for the regular City Council meeting held on March 1st. Item G2 is to consider excusing the absence of City Council member Kirk Connolly from the March 8th City Council work session meeting. Agenda item G3 is to consider approving resolution number 2016-016, authorizing the purchase of audio-video equipment and implementation services for Fire Station 3 and the Emergency Operations Center in an amount not to exceed $75,000 from Ford Audio-Video Systems, utilizing the Interlocal Purchasing System contract pricing for audio-visual equipment and supplies. This implementation is part of a multi-year plan to upgrade audio-video equipment at city facilities. This particular project involves the Fire Administration Building, which is a highly utilized training facility and newly designated Emergency Operations Center. This proposal will bring the existing audio-video equipment up to current technology, as well as provide for the additional requirements related to the Emergency Operations Center move from the Police Department to this facility. This project is a combination of audio-video equipment purchases and implementation services as approved in the fiscal year 2015-16 budget. City Administration recommends approving resolution number 2016-016. Item G4 is to consider approving resolution number 2016-034, authorizing an amendment to the interlocal agreement with Dallas County Schools to enforce and administer the automated student safety school bus stop arm enforcement program. On April 8, 2015, the city entered into an interlocal agreement with Dallas County Schools to enforce and administer the automated student safety school bus stop arm enforcement program. Farmers Branch and Dallas County Schools agreed that the revenue paid to the city would be 12.5% of collected civil penalties. According to Dallas County Schools, there have been 196 violations issued from June 2015 through February 2016. The City of Farmers Branch has received $31,850 on collected civil penalties. The City Council has been presented with a proposed First Amendment to this interlocal agreement between Dallas County Schools and the City to increase the revenue paid from 12.5% to 20% of collected civil penalties. City Administration recommends approving resolution number 2016-034. And agenda item G5 is to consider a request for final plat approval of Water's Edge Addition, Lot 1, Block A. Water's Edge Apartments Phase 2 LLC is the owner of a 22.396-acre tract of land at the northwest corner of Luna Road and Royal Lane. The property is addressed as 11451 Luna Road and presently platted as Lincoln Royal Revised Lot 2, Block A. On June 5, 2012, Resolution 2012-030 was passed, approving the detailed site plan for Phase 1 and 2 of Lincoln Royal Lots 1 and 2, Block A, also platted in 2012. The property was replatted in 2014 as Lincoln Royal Revised Lot 1 and 2, Block A, to reconfigure easements on Lot 1, Phase 1 of the development. The Phase 1 construction on Lot 1 has been completed, and Phase 2 construction on Lot 2 is underway. The owner desires to replat Lincoln Royal Revised Lot 2, Block A, as Water's Edge Addition, Lot 1, Block A, for the purpose of abandoning, reconfiguring, and dedicating easements needed for their Phase 2 construction. The proposed final plat of Water's Edge Addition, Lot 1, Block A, was approved by the Planning and Zoning Commission on February 22, 2016, and is consistent with the Texas Local Government Code and the city's platting requirements and Resolution number 2012-030, and is also consistent with the city's guiding principles to provide strong, thriving commercial and residential neighborhoods through planning, land use, development, code enforcement, revitalization activities and programs. City Administration recommends approving the final plat for Water's Edge Addition. Item G6 is to consider approving Resolution number 2016-32, renaming the Farmers Branch Community Recreation Center Teen Room to the Magnolia Room. The Farmers Branch Community Recreation Center opened in 2004, and one of the rooms was created for teen-specific programming and was named the Teen Room. The Teen Room hosts a variety of teen-centered functions throughout the year, including the very popular Leader in Training program as part of the annual Summer Funshine program. The Teen Room also has value as a venue for rentals to include parties, showers, anniversaries, and business functions. During the months of the school year, teen drop-in use ebbs and flows to the point that hours for drop-in have been reduced and focus on rental revenue opportunities. Marketing the space for parties, showers, anniversaries, and business functions should be more effective with a name other than Teen Room. Therefore, staff has been discussing changing the name to make the room more marketable. Implementation of a name change would not change the teen-specific programming that is planned and is an important part of the Recreation Center offerings. With that in mind, staff proposes to change the name of the Teen Room to the Magnolia Room. This name change is in keeping with other rooms being named after trees including mesquite, pecan, and oak. At their regularly scheduled February meeting, the Parks and Recreation Board recommended unanimously to change the name from Teen Room to Magnolia Room. City Administration recommends approving Resolution number 2016-032. That was it for the consent agenda. Here are the rest of the items before the Council in the regular session at this upcoming meeting. Agenda item H1 is to continue the public hearing and consider adopting ordinance number 3359 to change the zoning of an approximately 268 acres tract of land from Plan Development number 88 to Plan Development number 99. Item I1 is to consider approving Resolution number 2016-031, authorizing the City Manager to execute a change order for the Solid Waste Engineering Services contract with Weaver Consultants Group related to the City's permit amendment application for 1312B for Camelot Landfill. And Agenda Item I2 is to consider adopting Ordinance number 3360, amending Chapter 66 of the Farmers Branch Code of Ordinances related to solid waste and recycling. The Council may recess into closed session, but will then reconvene into regular session to take any necessary action. And that will do it for the March 15th agenda. Every regular meeting of the Farmers Branch City Council can be seen live on FBTV. That's Time Warner Cable Channel 16 in Farmers Branch, AT&T UVerse Channel 99 throughout the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, or online at www.farmersbranchtx.gov. This City Council information program will be made available simultaneous to agenda posting on the Friday before each regular City Council meeting and will air prior to the live meeting as well as before all Council meeting replays here on FBTV. That replay schedule is at 6 p.m. 7 days a week. In the meantime, the March 15th meeting of the City Council starts at 6 p.m. Tuesday evening here at Farmers Branch City Hall. We hope to see you here. Until then, for everyone here in the studio, I'm Shauna Eikenberry, and you are watching Council Countdown on FBTV. From everyone here at the City of Farmers Branch, we will see you next time.